This recent Fortnite update, they just added ballistic mode. It's a new first-person mode. It's great if you're into that sort of competitive environment with other similar games that are in this genre, quite classic. But they've also added this into the creative feature, which if you come over to this search icon here and you search for a creator, they've also enabled creator profiles now. So you can see I've got a profile on here. And it also comes up with the islands I've created. I believe you can follow me. So if you do this, please give me a follow. I'm sure it will help me with the algorithm, whatever they're using with this. I might update this, but I got a bit of bump here about me. You know, I could be a bit more serious with that, but whatever. I've got my previous free maps that I have featured on the channel that I have recently updated because they've been out of date for some time. And I've got two maps here that I've just made that are both incorporating this new first-person perspective feature. So this one here is just a 12-player free-for-all, quite simple. I just pieced this together over a few hours. I've spent a long time now in the creative. It's very unique to get used to, but once you're used to it, like I've got all my keybinds and things down, it's not too bad. But as I said, I hope one of these pops off, or if not all of these pop off eventually. The Fish Stick Island, my old map, is still the best. But on this one particularly here, I've made it so you start with... it's not up to date. Okay, as I say, this isn't the current update. In the current update, you won't have these bottles, guzzle juice. You'll have a shield. You'll start with a shield, and you'll start with splashes. But that's currently going through the update right now, so that will come out live, I'm sure, in about an hour or two. But I've just made this a very short map. It's a temple. That's literally it. We've got guns spawning around the map, so we've got an enforcer, shotgun. I've called this map style Unreal, just due to how it's similar to the Unreal games I was sort of growing up with, and also we're using Unreal Engine. But you can see here we've got guns spawning around down here. There's various spawns in this location. Got a Scar over here. We've got a Nemesis here. Maybe a little bit too many guns here, but I want people to be kitted quite quickly on this, and then we can see how the power shift on something like this really works. But we've got this automatic shotgun in the middle. I think that's a little bit more competitive, but I wouldn't know. I've made it so you can go through up the tower here. And there's also a sniper up the top of here as well. Now obviously I've also enabled the grapple. So you're going to get some good movement. I've got a little backyard round here. Obviously with the grapple, you can go in the trees. So you can sit up there if you really want to. You can sit up there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Some more guns around the spawn areas. So they're quite scattered everywhere, really. There will be a hand cannon here. It's not there on this version. But, so that's still going through while I wait. But this is quite short. I'd say 12-player free-for-all. But with this new first-person perspective, I'm sure it'll be... quite interesting. I tried a couple of maps on the first person perspective and they were absolutely terrible. I don't know what or who set them up, but they were all about spawn camping and I didn't think that was very good. So I will touch on this one quite a bit going forward, but for the most part, you know, only with little details, but for the most part, I'm just going to leave this as just a solid small map. It's 12 players. I might lower it. We might lower it back down. So again, if I type in my name, come up with the maps I've created, and there's Unreal Grey Backyard. I don't know if there's actually someone playing. It says there is. That'd be quite amazing. But anyway, so yeah, we've got this one as well, which again, I've just turned into a first-person map. So again, this is one of my original maps that I've got with build mode now enabled. It's one of the very first maps I made. I've got a lot of time in this map. Now this should be as it is. Now I haven't made it so you start with a kit on this one. I might still do that on this, particularly for this first person perspective. But for the beginning here, I kind of just left it you spawn with nothing. You've got what basically the map is as it should be on my other version of it, but it's just first person perspective. So we've got pistol, a hand cannon, a burst SMG, and a shotgun. I've been quite fair just to give people, if you're coming in to start this out, just you're going to get some incentive. We've got chugs, we've got the med kits. You can see here when you use the chugs, you go into third person. Say let's go for this SMG, let's go for this shotgun, and I'm going to take the shockwaves. So this would kind of be your sort of starting loadout I've given you. You can unlock these, I believe, for 50 coin. Maybe I made it 100. So you need 2 kills to get one of those. And then it might be infinite until you die. So there is that. Could be OP with the slurp. Yeah, that's whatever. Something to incentive, you know what I mean? Incentive. So there once again there's a safe zone in the spawn, so enemy can't shoot in here. You can be damaged from outside, but they can't shoot. There's like a barrier here. They can't shoot if they come too close. So I guess I'll just move around with it, really. We've got like a sniper up here. I've had to move around the class of weapons a little bit. So we've got like an Enforcer AR here. I believe there is a automatic shotgun there. We've got a Nemesis there. And so I've just had to sort of balance it a little bit different. There isn't a sniper up here in the tower anymore. It just is what it is. But as for still trying to keep it balanced, as in most teams have got access to the same guns at the same distance, that's basically the same as well. There's no fall damage. I think that's part of ballistic, though, to be honest, because I've just used the default ballistic settings. So like down here, there's a SCAR there, and there is a automatic shotgun there again, because there's not too many first-person guns, so we'll pick up this SCAR. Obviously, the map's indestructible. Can I? Oh, I can, nice. The map's indestructible, so you can't break builds. I just felt keeping in with the ballistic theme. But here we go. Got another sniper up here. So this is where the main snipers are. Is in this log shack. You can see the other team has got the exact same cabin. The same weapon layout. We've got another SCAR over here. And we've got another sort of bell tower. Don't think there's redeploy because of ballistic. There's no redeploy, I don't believe. But this was initially made as a zero build map. And then I've got into builds and I've changed it recently to a build map. Can you not clamber in this? It's quite funny. Okay, we just have to use this maybe. Is there no way of me? There we go, it's a bit scuffed. Yeah, there's a sniper up here as well. So yeah, I had all this cover for like the bales. I had all this already laid out because I kind of designed this initially as a zero build map. So that's why you see a lot of these bales like they are, because I already kind of tried to optimize it for PvP. This was different, so this is very open. Maybe I need to change this again. And some of this is a little bit different as well. But anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed that, please leave a like. This is something I say I put a lot of time into this map initially. The other maps are just normal. They're mainly Unreal Rumble. All of them I say is this map's got blue weapons. I've got another barn version that's got gold weapons on it. It's more the modern stuff. It has the modded weapons like this. And the current Chapter 6 weapons in them as well. So, yeah, generally been quite fun making these. I say now I'm quite used to it, but it's definitely its own game. You have to get used to it. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.